Okay, time for a little Joseph Rant time. So, recently I got tired of releasing half-assed little song demos because truthfully I know that they could be something so much better. And many of you guys have probably already guessed this because of the amount of space I have been putting between releasing new songs. And when I started this era, I had a bunch of songs lined up, and truthfully, I don't think they're even the best of these little song demo things. So the question came, what do I do with these now? Because I didn't want to completely get rid of them because I actually feel like they tie into some of the stuff in the past and they kind of wrap things up nicely. So I decided on a fair compromise of making them YouTube exclusives. So these songs, they're not going to go to streaming, they're not going to go to like the official platforms, I'm not going to be doing heavy promotion on them, but I still wanted you guys to hear them just to see how we came from where I was to where we are now, and because I already spent so much effort and time on writing and recording them, and one of them also has one of those full-out lyric videos that Alienated and 23rd do, and those took a lot of time. I was like, okay, they still gotta come out to the world, so I'm releasing them. When am I releasing them? Tonight. At 9 p.m. I know, it's sudden, but they're coming today. So be ready. You don't have to listen to these. I'm not gonna make you listen to them. I don't even think it's my best work. It's just if you want to, pretty much. It's there. This is essentially the last little song demos I'm gonna release. So, if you want to hear them, they're coming out. I'll tell you a little bit about them right now. So the first one is Dancing in the Door Corner, and if you guys remember in the little Alienate intro explanatory video, I said that this era is like revolved on the theory of head, heart, and happiness, and we only got the two songs, Alienate Head, 23rd Heart. Dancing in the Door Corner was supposed to be the happiness. The reason why I kind of took out of it, or like fell out of love with it, I guess you would say, it's kind of just your average pop party song. And I think Alienated and 23rd, both lyrically and sonically, are much more sophisticated and evolved than that, and that's the sound that I kind of wanted to start going more into. So Dancing in the Door Corner just kind of fell short for my standards. But reasons why I wanted to keep it. One, I think it has good storytelling aspects in the lyricism. I think it's definitely the best out of all the pop songs, like the pure pop songs, with the best story behind it. I also think it's only the real party song that I have, because to be honest, I'm not like an extroverted, super going out to party person, and Dancing in the Door Corner, this is just like a super introvert party anthem, pretty much. It's the party song for the introverts. So I kind of like that side of it because I released so many like faux party songs. Like this one, at least lyrically, is more real in that sense. And also, there's a really cute message behind it, which you guys will see if you listen to the song. But pretty much that is the first YouTube exclusive, and that's the full song YouTube exclusive that you guys will be getting. The second one is a bonus track called Tale of the Stars. If you guys remember, you probably don't, but if somehow you do, in 23rd in the bridge, I mentioned there was the Tale of the Stars, and that's pretty much the only like 23rd event in the whole song I don't explain whatsoever. I don't say at all what happened on that 23rd. This song is that, and what's so cool about the song, which is also the reason why I wanted to keep it besides tying into 23rd, is that it also is free verse. It doesn't have your like regular song structure, not like a verse, a pre-chorus, a chorus. It's pretty short. It's a little under 2 minutes, but it's pretty much just goes one part into another, and that's really cool. And then the last YouTube exclusive that you guys are gonna get is called Fragile Outro. And what's really amazing and incredible about the song is that Fragile was the first full song I wrote when I started songwriting. So that came the first version. This version is very different from that version. But that first version came before Kiss So Lonely Friday, Tired of You, like everything from that My Eyes EP. Like that was at the very, very start, January 2020 to be exact, before I even made a regular type of video on this channel. And one time I decided to go back and redo it because there was actually parts of that song I really, really liked. It just didn't work as a whole. I still don't think it fully works as a whole. That's why it's not being released officially. But I feel like there's enough meaning and message behind it for me to keep it around, at least for you guys. And for it to be the outro of this whole thing, because in a way it was the intro to songwriting in my brain, but it's the outro in your guys's. So I think that's kind of a really cool like 180 little thing that's going on there. I will say another reason why none of these three songs are being released officially is the vocals. I feel like Alienated and 23rd, I chose a much more controlled vocal approach, and Obviously, you guys have heard my songs. You know that I don't have a sophisticated vocal technique whatsoever. I don't really know how to train my voice or what kind of songs fit best with it. And I've been kind of developing that more, and I've been learning. And those three, I feel like much, much less fit my voice than Alien and 23rd did. So you'll kind of hear my vocals are much worse than those as well, which is why I'm not making them official. I don't have to keep saying that over and over again. But with the ending of this little era, with the streaming services, not all the songs are going to stay there as well. Everything will stay here on YouTube 1000%. Nothing's being gotten rid of. So if you ever, for the nostalgia of it, for some reason want to come back and listen to it, it's going to be here. But I decided on 4 songs that I am keeping on streaming. And those 4 are Alienate Lost, 23rd, Textin, and When I'm With You. So pretty much the 2 full new official releases and then the 2 singles from Connection are the 4 that are staying. And they're going to be grouped in a little thing on Spotify called, or any streaming service called, So This Is It. Yes, that's what it's called. Live, because they're all technically live. I did them all in one take, all 4 of those songs, which is really cool. EP. So pretty much that's where you're going to find those 4. On streaming services, under this album cover, I'll edit it in. I actually really like this album cover. It like represents kind of like a journey from childhood into teenhood, into adulthood and maturity through metaphors and stuff like that. Pretty much why I love it. Which you will also find that album cover here on YouTube, because I will be grouping those songs together in this little compilation album type thing. It's going to be those 4 and the 3 YouTube exclusives. I'm putting them in a 7-song EP, making my last little 7-song thing. This is going to be the order they're going to be in on YouTube, and it's going to be called So This Is It YouTube version, pretty much. So that's not going to be on streaming again, because the YouTube exclusives will be included into that, but Alienate 23rd, When I'm With You, Textin will also be in there. So they're all going to like swivel into each other, which I also find pretty cool. And then pretty much my last announcement, I think, either if you've been stalking the timeline or if you know me in person, you know that I graduated 2 months ago. So I am going to college next month. I'm going to SDSU, for those who don't know. And I am taking music classes, like official production music classes, not like music classes and like playing instruments and stuff like that, but production music classes, essentially, stuff on that spectrum, on that end of it. So hopefully I am going to be able to learn how to one day make full out songs. And if you guys do hear music from me again, the next time that'll happen will be a real full out made song. So I'm excited for that possibility one day. I'm not confirming that's a possibility that's 100% going to happen whatsoever, but excited for the fact that it might. And I'm not saying goodbye to you guys in any way, shape, or form. If inspiration strikes like it did after the Camille album, of how I wanted to arrange a little tour and share that with you guys, stuff like that's going to keep on happening, and stuff like that I'm going to keep on sharing. And there's no way I'm not going to come back for Reputation Taylor's version, because that album is everything to me. I must react to it. So pretty much just I already pretty much very rarely upload, so pretty much expect the same thing. Like rare uploads, just you're not going to be hearing any more song demos anymore. That time is over. But thank you for everyone who was here during that time, because it did mean a lot to me, no matter how embarrassing it got at points. You guys stuck it through and still chose to listen. So I really appreciate that, and I hope that those people who were there from the very start do choose to listen to these YouTube exclusives that are coming tonight. And think of this little time period fondly, because that's how I think of it. Even though I'm not a big fan anymore, I still hold it close to my heart. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here all these years. If you want to, set an alarm and a reminder for 9 p.m. tonight. I honestly don't care if you listen to it exactly tonight. You can listen to it tomorrow, whatever. This is not an official release, so I don't care how many views we get in 24 hours. Just do what you want to do, pretty much. That's how you live life. And I'll see you guys soon then. Alright, bye. Oh, last thing. Reason why the setup is so shitty. I have a migraine. That's why my hair is not brushed. That's why we're not in our official setup. Deal with it. You've already dealt with it. This is the end of the video.